It was a rainy Saturday afternoon, the kind that made everything feel gray and slow. 8-year-old Sarah sat by the window, watching raindrops race each other down the glass. Her little brother Sami, 6 years old and full of energy, flopped onto the floor with a dramatic sigh. "I'm so bored," he groaned. Sarah turned from the window and grinned. "Let's go exploring." "Where?" Sami asked, perking up. "The attic," Sarah whispered like it was a secret mission. "There could be treasure up there." They tiptoed up the old wooden stairs, flashlight in hand. The attic was dusty and full of cobwebs. Boxes were stacked high like towers, and a faint smell of cinnamon and old paper filled the air. That's when Sarah saw it, a rolled-up carpet in the far corner. It shimmered slightly, like someone had sprinkled stardust across it. "That's not just any carpet," Sarah said, eyes wide. Sami reached out. "It's warm," he whispered. "And kind of humming?" Suddenly, the carpet wiggled, then lifted into the air. "Whoa!" Sami shouted as it unrolled and floated inches above the attic floor. "Let's ride it," Sarah said, grabbing his hand. As soon as they sat down, the carpet zipped toward the attic window and zipped through it. The rain vanished, and they were flying into the sky. They soared over glowing cities with twinkling lights. Towering skyscrapers sparkled like stars, and streetlights below formed rivers of gold. Forests below shimmered with green and gold, their trees swaying gently in the wind. Winding rivers curved like silver ribbons across the land. Above oceans, dolphins leapt beside the carpet, splashing in the sunlight. The water sparkled as if sprinkled with diamonds. Seagulls flapped alongside them like old friends, soaring joyfully through the salty breeze. They drifted into cotton candy clouds, soft and pink. Sami swore his tasted like strawberry. Sarah laughed and said hers was marshmallow. They watched the sun dip into the sea, painting the sky with streaks of orange, purple, and gold, like a giant watercolor painting. The carpet took them to a land of talking animals. Owls ran libraries, turtles wore reading glasses, and squirrels wore tiny boots. They slid down a mountain of jelly beans, laughing and sticking to the candy. Sami held up a handful of rainbow beans, grinning. They explored a sky castle made of pillows, soft and fluffy. Inside, books floated in mid-air and read themselves aloud in cozy voices. Later, the carpet gently lowered them into a quiet desert. A sky full of stars stretched above them, and they lay back peacefully, smiling at the wonder of it all. "I don't ever want to stop flying," Sami whispered. "Me neither," Sarah said, "but even the best adventures take breaks." In a blink, they were back in the attic. The carpet rolled itself up like a secret going to sleep. "Was that real?" Sami asked. Sarah smiled. "Maybe it was magic. Maybe it was just us." From that day on, whenever it rained, they didn't say, "I'm bored." They had each other and a little imagination. And that was the end of the story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye-bye.